Thank you very much, Travis, and your very much Irishness. Welcome to Three Lads, One Pint, where we discuss. We're doing some discussion. We're doing some straight discussions, incredible discussions, insightful discussions, and
things that matter.
Anyways, thank you so much for coming. Today we're going to talk about microtransactions, or as a lot of us might know, as loot boxes. So if you guys ever played Fortnite, or if you guys have ever played Rainbow Six, you know there's a lot of like people who sort of like to invest a lot of money in the game. Like I have a very good friend who recently just put over $300 in Fortnite for like skins and stuff. Now, in my opinion, I think that's kind of ridiculous, even though I have bought several hundred, maybe not several hundred, but I have bought dozens of skins myself, and I think they're awesome. What do you guys think about skins that are able to help you? Like, I think the direct term is non-cosmetic skins, like skins that will actually like protect you, like camouflage armor. What do you guys think about those?
Well, yes. Those can have the right to have a purchase on them because they're like meant to have like, you know, status effects on yourself. So honestly, you having to pay for them a bit, you know, honestly, that's a bit fair.
Yeah, it is.
I understand that. Well, but what do you think about some people who do not have the economic sort of like financial stability to buy like all of these? Like you remember Battlefront 2 came out. And Battlefront
the end of the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. End of the beginning. I remember it was something you either would have to work for if you did it the actual way, like getting XP, in order to get Darth Vader.
Like a true gamer.
Yeah. It would cost you like what?
A couple hours.
No, I think it was like a couple days worth of time. Like something 200 or 300 hours worth of time.
Just to have a random chance of unlocking Darth Vader.
Yeah. And then there were people buying it for like $40 or however much it was.
Okay, well,
it's $40 for a character or something.
Really, just
like
EA.
That's when I could probably buy like 2 copies of No Straight Roads.
Yeah. Or
which, by the way, y'all got to play that. Don't give you money to these people. Play some good indie games.
Yeah. Don't give any more money to EA. EA basically pays you.
Yeah, I was a question. Can we slander companies or not?
All slandering is allowed. All forms of slander. The only form of slander that's not tolerated is any slander towards Billie Eilish. Everything else is fine.
So are you saying that we can actually make fun of the Chinese government here?
No, maybe in a different video. That's
a different kind of slander that we never going across.
Yeah.
All right, that's why I'm asking. Okay, I'm asking to make sure.
Anyways, EA charging $60.
In this podcast, there is only one type of vibe we have here, and it's positive crackhead vibes.
Vibes, yeah, exactly.
All right.
I completely second that movement. I triple that movement. But Yvonne, what do you think about, like, you know how EA sort of makes you pay like $60 just to basically walk around? What do you think about non-EA games that make you pay $60 to walk around, like Fortnite?
Well, the only game that I've played that I've spent like a lot of money on would probably be Clash Royale. Probably spent like $80 on that.
See, I'm the type of person that doesn't want to fall for that. Like, I ain't about to give my money like to microtransactions and that stuff because
I realized that too late.
Yeah, like I play Genshin, which is a gacha game, and I ain't spending money on that because I got better things to spend my money on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's true. Also realized
you can spend it on, you know, like DLC packs that add to an original game that was already pretty good that has a lot of content, but it's also adding on like a lot more content.
Yeah, I know a lot of my friends who, especially when they were younger, they fell for a lot of traps in free gem generators in Clash Royale. Oh, and then Clash of Clans. Really, my brother did a free gem generator, and he did not get hacked, which was crazy. I think this day that we have not been doxxed, but
anyway, surprisingly
for sure. I think my game that I've spent probably a little bit too much in microtransactions is definitely like mobile games. What kind of mobile games do you guys play?
Yeah. I've never spent money on that type of stuff, honestly. Like the only DLC I spent on is games I'm really passionate about, like Smash Bros. You know, because like multiple DLC fighters, that's just adding a character to the roster. So like $6 or $5 for like a single character. Honestly, not a bad trade.
But do you think that the $6 will actually put you at a more higher advantage than other players?
Let me
We are talking about a game with a small, tiny yellow rat that can hurt himself. And we just have Unga Bunga Big Man just going, Daya!
Just throwing it back. Just throwing it back.
Like,
Yikes.
yeah.
Is that what we're doing with our lives now? Just throwing it back.
We have that, and then we got giant anime swordsman, a pretty boy, who sliced basically God in half.
We can do that.
Yeah,
Yes,
Can we do that?
the reveal trailer for Sephiroth. He sliced Gladius, whatever his name is. He sliced him in twain.
that's kind of how
Yeah.
Smash and anime is these days, though, right? I remember I used to watch a little bit of anime. I watched Naruto, and it kind of got to a point where I was getting kind of frustrated because you had to create literal gods to become better than
To become the
protagonist
god.
in order to defeat it.
You have to kill God in order
Yvonne,
to become God.
Have you watched
Sephiroth
it
was just
before?
based off of an alien clone crash.
Yeah,
The man got power just because.
He just did it. He certainly did. That's for sure.
I mean, like, he didn't ask for it, you know. He was just pretty much a soldier for Shinra. And then the man just got broken, and then just everything happened.
Yeah, that's
okay. I'm now confused.
Don't worry, it's Final Fantasy VII. You get confused
Oh, it's
either
Final
way.
Fantasy.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I was like, wait, that's in Smash? I'm tripping right now, man.
Yeah,
No,
not
yeah.
Sephiroth.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's crazy. I was
Anyways,
never
back to microtransactions.
microtransactions, and maybe major. Well, I mean, if microtransactions are so good, how come they haven't made macrotransactions?
Macrotransactions.
What would macro transactions even be?
Instead of like a Fortnite like girl character, you just get like a hot Fortnite girl character. Like you get like a in real life. That's basically that's what I'm
My-
at.
Yeah.
A Fortnite girlfriend in real life.
Oh wait, yeah, like and then the Ollie A intro plays like the
Huh.
Sure. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is.
All right.
What about did you guys ever play Overwatch?
I used to.
Yeah.
Nah.
Me and my
Overwatch-
sister just played Diva so we can grind out.
Overwatch certainly has a very, very, very big community of loot box collection. And have you guys ever played CS:GO?
No.
CS what?
CS:GO, Counter-Strike?
No.
Counter-Strike is really it's a lot of black market actually. Like I see a lot
A
of
lot of
videos
black
where they have
market.
like external sites that I'm pretty sure are not legal and people betting a lot of money to get some crates and stuff.
Yeah, like no. Speaking
I
of
don't know.
which, loot boxes.
I don't know exactly how you
Why?
make a lot of money from loot boxes. Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's like
It's not a reliable
I get
source
it.
of
I get like
income.
most of this money like goes to like updating the game most of the while. But in the case of some games like Overwatch, some of that money goes to updates that only like update like every 4 months.
Okay.
Every 4 months, and that much money, yet they give us barely anything. They give us like a character who's like mediocre at best. And then they just give us a stage that everyone just cheats on.
Well, I see that's kind of similar to how Among Us has been going. Among Us has been the most popular game in the world for, I mean, what has it been?
About like, I want to say like
So
a few months, like 6.
4 or 5 months. It's been really, really big, but they have a very, very small, like a very, very small group that's making the game. So they have almost no new updates. So a lot of fans, including me, which is why I've sort of separated from the game a lot, is just because there's just no new. Like there's nothing new, which is why I kind of like microtransactions. I do kind of would like something new just to play, which is kind
So
of
would you be willing to pay for it? Would you pay for like new content?
As
absolutely,
long as it's worth your dollar.
Oh,
absolutely,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Of course, I'd love to. I've paid for countless DLCs, but only the ones that I seem worth it. Like back when the original Destiny came out, I had the just like the standard edition. But then they also came out with an expansion pack. So I got that. Like I really enjoyed the game. I got that for my birthday. And then there was a second expansion pack. I got that as well. And then there was a third expansion pack that had the entire game and all of the expansion packs I just bought for about half of the price that I got for the
Yeah.
expansion
So
pack.
it was one of those where you buy it and then the next day it's like half off and you're
It's
just
complete.
like,
Yeah, exactly.
Sick.
Yeah. Got it. And then essentially next day was buy one, get one free. That's how it is.
what champs? What you know? I know.
Brushed out. Yo, Travis, where'd you go, man?
I was just pulling out something. Yeah, like stuff like that. Like for example, like sometimes games can just come out and they have barely to little no content. Like this Street Fighter 5. You know, it's a new fighting game. I wonder what it has. Barely over 15 characters with terrible facial graphics and having barely anything to it. And
Okay.
Splatoon for the Wii U.
Wait, question.
new
How much
IP.
how much did it cost?
Oh, about like $60.
Really?
And this
Yeah,
game,
it's-
$60. Again, this game $60. New IP. I wonder what it's gonna have. Barely anything new out of the gate.
That's a copy.
and
of
that is
that's
why
not
you don't
Splatoon,
buy
right?
games the second they come out. You wait
Yes, it was
2 to 3
$60.
years.
But here's the thing though, over time, it warranted its $60 price tag. But here's the thing. And something like Splatoon or like Street Fighter 5, some of that stuff, like the next entry that comes out, it's gonna immediately like replace everything from that previous DLC, unless if the sequel like sucks, and then everyone's gonna go back to that.
So this was a
Well,
game
yeah.
that sort of evolved over time, like
Yeah.
like Fortnite, like exactly. Like it started off like as a completely bare bones game by a small developing team, and then it slowly gained more traction. And I remember when I first downloaded Fortnite, it had about 500 megabytes worth of data. When I re-downloaded it a couple months ago, it was literally like I think it was 50 to 60 gigabytes worth of data, just something absolutely ridiculous, like it's like Warzone, basically compatibility. But Warzone is kind of another one of those games that has really not given us a lot in terms of maps in a while. I mean, they did add new portions of the map. We have not really gotten a sort of new era in a while, but I do enjoy Warzone. Warzone's something I played almost all of towards the beginning of quarantine, maybe like I think from April to had to have been June. I played with some really good friends of mine on Discord, but honestly, it just kind of like there just wasn't really a whole lot new. So I hope more new sort of happens. What have you guys been playing?
Nothing much. I finished like No Straight Roads like today after starting it yesterday.
Wow.
It's basically Rhythm Devil May Cry.
This,
So like enemies like and bosses like attack on the rhythm of their own like theme for the stage. So you have to rhythmically I'm having a stroke. You have to plan your timing to the song in order to like attack, evade, and like plan your next move.
Crazy.
well, what I've been playing is The Last of Us and Minecraft. I mean, The
Oh,
Last of Us Part 2,
That's which Last of Us, the first one or the second one?
the second one.
Oh, that's a good one. You played that, Travis?
I got it for half off Black Friday.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's awesome.
that game's writing. Ugh, deserved like 10, honestly.
Degrading? Like, well, it's just like just not great.
No, it's like the writing and the story. See, frankly, I'm gonna be honest. I've never played The Last of Us 2, had no interest in playing it. Okay, so yeah. You really shouldn't take my opinion to whoever is that watching. I don't care if you like the game, that's fine. I'm glad you do. But the
I like
thing
the game.
is, knowing that the characters from the last game, like they've set up their own characters, and yet it's the fact that they've taken like so many like different things, and it's like not even like the same characters anymore. Like I remember there's this one thing on Twitter that everyone memes about, and there was this one thing where it was a picture of Ellie, and it was like, name someone who
Someone
went
who's
through
been
more
through more
success.
than her.
Yeah, I've
Take
seen the
your-
exact
I'll
same
wait.
thing. Yeah.
I'll wait.
And immediately I'm just like, Polnareff from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I mean, like the man set on a journey to avenge his sister's death.
Okay.
Saw most of
We
his
have
friends die.
Okay, also saw that.
Multiple injuries.
Okay, also
And
has
was
that.
willing to sacrifice himself for a dog that he knew for 30 days. He was willing
Doesn't have
to
that.
accept death just for a friend he just met.
Okay, I'm gonna say 3 out of the 4, right?
It's crazy.
2 out of
That's dedication in writing, man. The Last of Us, as much as I think you guys are slander. My bad. I haven't played it, so I can't slander it as much. But honestly, the gameplay mechanics are really cool. Like the fact that they integrated a playing guitar, where like on the
that's true.
controller, like the I can't.
I just
don't really
have
know
a problem with the
what that is.
narrative,
you
not the
can,
game itself.
You can like stroke the top.
Yeah, I played it. It's good, has weapons and
Just narratively.
the door is awesome. You shot them someone to the face. Their face isn't gonna be there for long.
It's just like, what?
Yeah, it's just gone.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've only played the original Last of Us for like a little bit. I played it on like a PS Plus for like free, and I was just like, this game's actually pretty good because I like the narrative. Like, I like what it stands for. But the thing is, the sequel did a lot of bad stuff with its writing.
That's for sure.
Yeah, the rating wasn't.
And I'm gonna go. And on the record, it did not deserve 7 awards. It only deserved 1, and that's just because the voice actress. We are not hating her because she had to deal with that garbage.
All right. Well, so tying this all back into microtransactions and the ability to add a really, really good feature to the game or an entire new feature to the game, like downloadable content, is microtransactions my English. Are microtransactions, like in general, are they good or are they bad?
It really
I
depends.
think
It really depends.
Yeah, it depends.
Because I mean, like, sorry. Continue.
All right, cool. Okay, how about this? If you had to choose good or bad, what would you choose?
Bad.
Bad.
Yeah, because like sometimes like microtransactions, they're just like replacements for like later in-game content. Because here's the thing. Here's like there are games where it's like, sure, they have like a bare as fridge launch. Like, again, using some more examples, Shovel Knight and Hollow Knight. Two examples that started off with like indie games that had barely any content, but over time started gaining more and more popularity, even with its very little content. And then over time, it started giving players more and more content to chew on. Like with Shovel Knight, it gave us 3 other campaigns in better, separate game modes, challenge modes, better bosses. In Hollow Knight, constant DLC, and it's still going with Silk Road.
I would say that's also like Minecraft, starts off simple and then it evolved into what it is today.
Yeah, Minecraft started off basic. It has evolved into something that it never was.
What is Minecraft today?
It's
cubes.
It's something magical, to be honest.
Well,
childhood.
Yeah, beyond childhood. What is Minecraft? It is essentially turned from like a basic like blocked mining game, and now it's a huge like expansive adventure that like can change with every single game. Like I remember when I played Minecraft as a kid, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Yeah,
but I was never really like, I was really more taken away by games like Halo, which had more like in-depth story. But I kind of, growing up, I kind of appreciate Minecraft more just because Minecraft gives you the opportunity to really do what you want to do instead of a story or downloadable story that tells you what to do.
And even if you want a story, there's still a story.
Yeah, there's like a lot of hidden lore, honestly.
So I can't really say if microtransactions are good or bad or not. But I think overall, adding more content to a game or getting a more complete package, I think that overall is an amazing feature to the game, and that should always be continued and added.
Especially if the later content is free. Like again, Shovel Knight, Spectre of Torment, Shadows of Plague, and King of Cards. That was all downloadable for free. And then over time, you could just get that stuff for like $40 for the treasure trove.
Exactly.
Which honestly is a good deal, especially when it has a side mode in it.
Yeah, of course. Of course, it's a good deal. And I mean, although they do sort of add up, microtransactions are usually pretty, I wouldn't say affordable, but for downloadable content, for about how much you get, I think it's usually worth the money. Like it's usually a sort of, maybe if you took like a third or even maybe like a sixth of the game, like any sort of portion that like less than half and adding to it is, I think is really good. And
I'd say as a person who's never probably bought anything because I'm too broke to say like, yeah, it's okay.
I'm surprised we've done this entire conversation without mentioning CTR or Nitro Fueled.
What are those?
I think.
Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled.
Yeah, that's like that.
Crash Team Racing. I've the only Crash sort of racing I've done is in Dave and Buster's. The sort of
my little brother.
I don't think I've ever actually owned a racing game in my entire life. I don't think I have.
You've never owned a racing game.
No.
My little brother has a ton of them, and he's like really good at them.
Yeah.
Actually no, Mario Kart. No, I lied. I have Mario Kart.
Yeah,
I don't.
Gamer. I played Mario. What kind of person who plays games doesn't play Mario Kart?
I don't know.
Me.
I don't know. Mario Kart has slowly risen to probably. Wait.
Yvonne, have you never played Mario Kart?
No, I haven't. I don't think I have.
Did you have the Wii?
I'm done.
Yeah, I do.
No,
I'm not into racing games, okay? I'm not really into racing games.
Not really into racing games, but okay. I mean, I'm not either, but I have Mario Kart. I think Mario Kart is something all of us have to play at least one time. Is we got to play Mario Kart.
I played it. I didn't really enjoy it.
Okay, that's fair. If you played it and you don't enjoy it, that's fine. That is
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I might be pulling out my inner TikTok person here, but
I'm like,
when other people have opinions, I'm just like, whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. That's awesome. All right, cool. Well, I think no matter what sort of thing is added to the game, I think microtransactions by people like EA are really bad, but if it's downloadable content, it should be free. So overall,
and if it isn't, it better be good. It better be good enough to ask for a price.
You're damn right. It better be good. Yeah, it should be a very, very good for the price. So overall, microtransactions are not good. And I think that wraps up today's episode. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the debut episode of Three Lads,
One Pint.
Three Lads. One. We got to figure out a cool intro like fist bump, bro. Like,
I mean, that's just PewDiePie's thing. We need something. We need pure originality, even though we don't know how rare that is.
Here's the outro. I'm gonna take this pencil. I just threw it at the wall. Well, thank you everybody so much for coming.
Originality.
Have a great week. Don't fail the SAT if you're taking the SAT next week.